Thank you for joining us all here today. Please join me in some moments of silence to remember the fallen, the prisoners of war, those missing in action, and honor those who have served and are serving this great nation's armed services. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This year, across the country, at more than 2,700 participating locations like this one, there are millions of Americans gathering safely as one nation to remember, honor, and teach. We are all proud to be Americans that live in a free society made up of many people from many walks of life. The freedoms we enjoy today have not come without the price. Lying here before us in the cemetery throughout the nation are men and women who gave their lives so that we can live in freedom without fear. We can worship as we see fit. We can raise our children to believe as we do. We are free to vote for the leaders of our choosing. And we have the right to succeed, and we have the right to fail at whatever we wish to pursue.
The United States of America was founded on the ideas of freedom, justice, and equality. Our nation stands as a shining beacon of liberty and freedom to the world. We thank those who gave their lives to keep us free, and we shall not forget them. We shall remember. Today, more than ever, we reflect on our nation's veterans and active duty service members who have had and continue to fight to protect the innocent and oppressed. This nation has always been the first to stand up for freedom of people from around the world. Many of you here today have answered that call and service your country well. For this we say thank you, and we are honored to know you.
There are many men and women serving today in all branches of the military, here at home and in places far away, that most of us have never heard of. These men and women are part of the best trained, best equipped force in the world. We honor them and their families for the sacrifices they make each day to keep our country safe from terrorism, hatred, and injustice. This year, we've added an additional ceremony wreath to honor the men and women currently serving the U.S. Space Force, along with those veterans who have served in roles helping to secure our national interest in space. Quoting our 40th United States President Ronald Reagan, "Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for those to do the same, or one day we will spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it was once like in the United States where men were free." Today we show a united front of gratitude and respect across the United States of America as we remember the fallen, honor those who serve and their families, and teach the next generation the value of freedom.
A veteran's wreath is made of 10 bouquets. Each bouquet describes a veteran. The first bouquet stands for a veteran's belief in the greater good. The second bouquet stands for their love for one another. The third bouquet stands for a veteran's strength, work ethic, and character. The fourth bouquet stands for a veteran's honesty and integrity. The fifth bouquet stands for a veteran's humility, selflessness, and modesty. The sixth bouquet stands for a veteran's ambitions and aspirations. The seventh bouquet stands for a veteran's optimism for their fellow Americans and for our country. The eighth bouquet stands for a veteran's concern for the future and for future generations. The ninth bouquet stands for a veteran's pride to carry out their duties. The 10th bouquet and final bouquet stands for the veteran's hopes and dreams that didn't always come true, but left with no regrets. The wreath made with 10 bouquets is a symbol of honor, respect, and victory. It is made from evergreens, which symbolizes longevity and endurance. The circular shape symbolizes eternity and has no beginning or end. Its clean fluorescent symbolizes purity and simplicity. Its red bow symbolizes the great sacrifice. This year, we place the wreath on a veteran's grave. We know it is not just a wreath. It is a personal gift to an American hero.
Now we will lay a veteran's wreath in honor of memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Army. Now we will lay a veteran's wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Marine Corps. Now we will lay a veteran's wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Navy. Now we will lay a veteran's wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Air Force.
Now we will lay a wreath in memory of those who served in the United States Coast Guard. Now we will lay a wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Merchant Marines. Now we will lay a veteran's wreath in honor of those who are serving in the United States Space Force. Finally, we will lay a veteran's wreath in honor of the 129 United States servicemen from all branches of the service whose last known status was either prisoners of war or missing in action.
We encourage every volunteer here today who places a wreath on a veteran's grave to say that veteran's name aloud and take a moment to thank them for their service to our country. It's a small act that goes a long way toward keeping the memory of our veterans alive. Remember, we are not here to decorate graves. We are here to remember not their deaths, but their lives. Each wreath is a gift of appreciation from a grateful America. These live fir wreaths symbolize our honor to those who have served and are serving in the armed forces of our great nation, and to their families who endure sacrifices every day on our behalf. To the children, we want you to understand that the freedoms you enjoy have not been free, but have come with a cost that someday you may have to pay yourself. As a nation standing together, we can defeat terrorism, hatred, and injustice. Thanks to our veterans, we have the freedom to do just that.
Honorable VFW Post 4699 Honor Guard will now honor our deceased, followed by the paying of taps. Following the paying of taps, anyone present who sponsored our race specifically for a family member may pick them up to the right of the monument. We thank everyone who sponsored Wreaths to make this day possible. Captain Kelly, please honor our deceased.
Honor guard, left hand, up. Left, right, turn. Forward, arm. Ready, aim, fire! Aim, fire! Aim, fire! Ready, front. Present, arm.